Greetings from South Carolina. Today I'm in Charleston, and this is one very charming city that's full of history and is now a very hot travel destination. So let me tell you just a little bit about Charleston. It is the largest and oldest city in South Carolina. In fact, it was established back in 1680, and it was named to honor King Charles II of England. But it has another name as well. It's also called the Holy City, and that's because it has so many churches. It has over 400 steeples across the skyline of the city, and it's a beautiful sight to see. They have many options of places to worship here. And the culture, well, my goodness, it's the South, okay? So it is warm and welcoming, and it is just the epitome of Southern hospitality. So many nice people here, so many different backgrounds, but one of the groups of people that live here and are very much a part of the history here of Charleston, they are the Gullah people, and I did not know about them. But they are very interesting, and we learned a lot about the Gullah people while here, and they're basically descendants from Africa, the enslaved laborers that came over. And we got to meet and talk to a lady who actually gave this fantastic presentation. She's a direct descendant of the Gullah people, and that was at the Boone Plantation, and I highly recommend that. But there's so many things to do, so much history. So you'd want to start out at America's first museum. That's the Charleston Museum, where you can get a great comprehensive overall view and just learn all about the history of Charleston, from the Low Country culture to the Civil War and, of course, the Revolutionary War. There's a lot that has happened here in all these past hundreds of years, and that's a great place to go. Or you can also take a tour. They have numerous tours here: walking tours, bicycle tours, ghost tours, boat tours, horse tours, and or you can do a horse and carriage tour. That's what we did, and just absolutely loved it. We got to ride all through the historic district of Charleston, and we learned so much. All of their guides are very knowledgeable, and we just got a great education, and they're very entertaining as well. But there's lots of fun things to do here. Besides the tours, there's all these open markets. The shopping on King Street is amazing, and there's just a lot of activities and attractions. I love just the parks. This is simplicity of just walking around parks, like here at this waterfront park on the water, and this iconic pineapple fountain behind me. And they're beautiful homes to see here, and that's a lovely thing. But something you will not miss, and is definitely one of the best things about Charleston, and that is the food scene. Here they have some of the best restaurants in the entire nation. It is a culinary delight, and that's going to be one of your hardest things to do when you come here to visit, is to decide where to dine. Some of the Charleston favorites and are kind of iconic foods for Charleston, well, that would be things like shrimp and grits, or fried green tomatoes, cornbread, and of course fresh seafood, specializing in oysters and crabs. And also you got to try some boiled peanuts and sweet tea. Those are all favorites, but they have a little bit of everything, and very, very sophisticated menus as well. And the accommodations here too are just fantastic. I love it because it's really different from any place I've ever been. They have so many boutique hotels and bed and breakfast, and some are super historic. Well, actually most of them are, but then there are a lot of new ones too that are very modern, but all very nice. We stayed at the historic King's Courtyard and also the Luttrell, and they're both beautiful, and highly recommend those. So Charleston is really pretty much like a living history museum just walking around here. Every corner you turn, there's something historical and something fun to learn about. But it is not just me, it's readers from around the world. In fact, Charleston has won the Reader's Choice Award with Travel and Leisure Magazine, Condé Nast, and Southern Living Magazine. And you know what? They get my vote as well. I totally agree. I think this is a great vacation destination. And you can learn a lot more by reading my travel articles. And there I also will have all my restaurant recommendations. And you can also check out Explore Charleston. Just another travel tidbit from Travel with Terri.